Hey everybody, it's Lebo with Lebo's Pinball. We are on part 3 of this solid state Williams hot tip game, and we are just trying to get this game up and running and trying to figure out what it's got going on. And as you just saw in the beginning of the video, you saw it in the tail end of the last one, what in the world's going on with this fuse here? So this is F2, it drives all the solenoids. We've got, actually there's other things it drives too. But the weird thing is we'll start out with this game and we'll get the initial chimes, and then as you saw it, it will blow. Now, what's so weird here? Let me pull this fuse out here. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. So see if we can get in here and try to look real close. This is, you can see where it's blown. This type of fuse, I'm just not that familiar with. So there's something here that I don't know. Maybe we'll learn something here together. Look at the top part of it. It's kind of got like a spring style, kind of a coil through there. But the bottom part is a straight wire. Now I've ordered some other fuses just to have here on hand. And these are also slow blow. By the way, both of these are slow blows. They're slow blow 2.5 amp, and they're rated for 250 volts. But this other one has got just like a continuous spiral all the way around over kind of a, looks like a white insulator. And here's what's weird. So, oops, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and pop this in. And let's go ahead and turn the power on. Got all the power lit up. Let's start a game, see if it blows. No, it's not blowing, but we're got a lot of noise going on now. I came in here and I noticed, I think I had a switch stuck. Let's just kind of pull this out of the way. Fuse is still good. We might still just hit it, Still good. I'll go ahead and turn it off. Game is off. Go ahead and turn it back on. Start another game. Okay. Everything seems to be working. Flippers are good. I got swings. So what's up with that? So this fuse is working fine. This style is fine. So, the problem that I thought I was going to have, I don't know that I really have. So, I don't know. The jury's still out a little bit. I'm kind of reaching out to the whole pinball community for anybody, watching this video, folks on Pinside, comment on a post I put out there. If you can chime in on this, it'd be education for all of us, because this is just something I'm not familiar with. So anyways, this rubber was clearly just kind of resting right here on that switch and causing some issues right on startup. But I'm hoping, kind of cautiously hopeful, that we figured out this problem and we're just going to kind of keep moving ahead. So from here, what are we going to do? Assuming that's fine, let's just kind of keep continuing going over everything. I probably will be pulling this playfield out, putting it up on the rotisserie here really soon, and start cleaning things out, tearing stuff out a little bit more. But let's just get rolling. Let's see where we go from here. All right, here we go. Okay, not so fast. I was getting a little bit hopeful, and notice that the fuse, you can see it. Look at the burn marks. So I did try starting the game a few more times, and I kept watching that fuse, and it's funny, you could even see it starting to kind of haze and cloud up a little bit, and then yep, it blew. So no, there's definitely still something going on. It's just drawing too much current. And I really kind of thought it was a little strange just to have a switch here that was, stuck, and, of course it's doing nothing now because we have a blown fuse. But to have that one, doing a current draw, that can't be causing, just everything a super overload. So we got a little more digging into to kind of see what's going on. Playfield's not coming out just yet. At least I don't think so. At least not for, working on the restoration of the playfield and all that work. we got to stick with this whole diagnostic, stuff of trying to figure out what's blowing this fuse. This guy, we gotta resolve this first. So let's keep digging in and see if we can find out. So here's kind of a little setup that I've just sort of rigged up here. So it took a blown fuse, so there's no conduction from that side of that inside of the fuse, and I soldered a couple wires to it, and let's see, I got my meter sitting here in the way. But basically, I've got this meter here set. This is my ammeter, or my multimeter, set for amps. And I've got the game actually just turned on. I haven't started a game. So here we are. We're sitting here, and it's drawing around 0.12 amps. So now here's the thing. When you start this, you start this game, the refresh rate of this is, I don't know, once every half second, or maybe, I don't know if it's... Yes, it may be a little quicker than that, but not really much. So if it spikes up at a current draw, it may just kind of miss it here. So I'm going to have to figure out something better than this. Might need a little oscilloscope to show it, or just an analog meter. I don't know, but we're kind of just sort of messing around and see what we can figure out. So here, I'm going to go ahead and start the game. Let's see how much current draws through here. All right, there briefly you saw it jumped to 2.5. And that one time was right when it was kicking the ball over here. And I guess I didn't say it earlier, but I went ahead and I disconnected this to kind of take this out of the loop. And I was getting, I was still getting fuses blown. So that ain't it. I don't know. I may just go through and just try to find out what other coils are getting energized right at that point. What else could possibly be pulling current at that point. So one step at a time. All right, so just taking a quick look here at the the CPU and driver, the whole board combo, and I have to look at this as a whole because we've got the new combo board in here. But if you look at right here, J11, this is a solenoid drive playfield. So what I'm going to do is I've already taken off, J11 or J211, and got the game turned off. Let's turn it back on, and let's put the meter up here where you can see it a little bit better. And I'm going to start a game. All right, what I did not get at that time, I didn't get that pulse, even though I don't have a better, meter or a scope, to really see how much it's doing and exactly when and how long. I didn't get any kind of sign of that happening. So just on the surface, by pulling this out, that makes me think that it's, it's kind of rolling out anything to do with this board here, anything weird going on, I guess, with the power board here, power supply, and just kind of says it must be something in the play field, or at least something from this connection leading all the way down to kind of complete the circuit. It goes from here all the way back to here. So all right, let's see what we got. So I've got the play field up here, and I'm looking around at everything that had those wires that came off that connector. They were all gray with some kind of a stripe. And right down here, I've got this one. I've got one wire that's disconnected. It wasn't even tied to these stand-up targets. However, I've not pulled this off yet, but I am wondering. Take a look at this coil. It's all black. We got a wire here. It's kind of crusty. Man, this is looking bad. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this wire here just to take it out of the circuit, and we're going to put that plug back in on that board. Let's see if we still get that spike. I have this feeling that this could be related, because I noticed that I wasn't getting any of the pop-up, what am I trying to say, the stand-up targets. They were not wanting to pop up. And right over here, even though this is disconnected, this moves really easy. Over here, look, this is all seized up. That coil is clearly bad. All right, let's see if this is it. I sure hope it is. All right, so we got the wire soldered back in on this side, just to kind of check the right side of stand-up or pop-up targets. And I've got the wire taken off of this suspect coil. And let's set the playfield down now. All right, slide back in here. A little tough to do one-handed. All right, let's set the meter down. And it's timed out on me. Get back there. There we go. We got the ammeter set. Let's turn the power on. All right. So let's hit the start button. I did not see any kind of a spike here at all. All right. Let's turn this off. Let's try it again one more time. I want to kind of watch those stand-up or pop-up targets. I keep calling them stand-ups. They did not pop up. That's weird. Oh, I know what it is. Dang it, I forgot to put the plug in. Hang on a second. Such a goofball. All right, I got excited. I'm gonna be disappointed if this doesn't fix it. All right, shut her down. Let's get the meter back in here. Let's just go ahead and power it all the way down. All right, power on. All right, let's start a game. Still saw a little bit of a 2.7, but that may be normal. Our drop targets, that actually popped up, so that's good. All right, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in a regular fuse and let's just see what happens. So I got a regular fuse put back in place instead of my meter. Let's turn the power on. All right, that's good. Let's hit it again. Now, let's go ahead and kill it. Hit the power back on. Another start of the game. Holding good. Folks, I think we have found the problem. So I'm going to order a new coil, throw that in, and we're going to move along to the next stage of the game. Man, I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty confident that that's it. And wow, what a feeling it is when you find problems like that on these games. This is what makes it a lot of fun. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is enough for today. Man, I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. We'll see you guys next time.